I love so much to watch What a Show. You're watching What a Show. A cyberbully? Oh my, what will they think of next? If you need anything, please do not hesitate to push the purple button to your left. An attendant will be with you shortly. My mother-in-law is always up my ass about how I spend my day. I can't help but chuckle because me? I'm watching What a Show on twitch.tv. Heavens, look at the time. It's nearly What a Show. I wonder what Charlotte and Patrick will get up to today. I hope it's Craigslist. I think the mods should be allowed to ban people, if it's funny. What's that? A show? Never thought I'd see the day. Heavens, look at the time. It's nearly What a Show. Sometimes I wonder whether Patrick is actually hurting Charlotte's feelings, or if it's all one big joke. Fascinating. Quiet, darling. What a show is about to start. Alright, let's wrap it up. The French water show. I miss the Patrick is afraid of bones era. It's just not the same show anymore. If I was Charlotte, I'd simply get a better computer. It doesn't seem all that complicated. If What a Show were ever to fully solve its technical issues, I imagine I would have to stop watching. Oh god, it's What a Show. And it's headed right towards us. What do you think Charlotte dreams of? Is it pleasant? Frankly, I'm here for Waylon and Gatito. You know, back in my day, we didn't have anime sex noises. It's What a Show time. Look out, it's What a Show. What? A show?
What are we doing with this timer? It's too long. Why is it 10 minutes long? That's a ridiculous amount of time for a startup countdown timer, right? Who needs 10 minutes? Oh, you missed the drop? All right. My bad. Oh, I gotta talk to Charlotte about this. This is ridiculous. 10 minutes. What am I supposed to do for 10? Like, I get everything done before the stream. Before the stream, not once we started. Charlotte's still on a train, and will be for the foreseeable future. She's not yet gotten off the train. No, she didn't quit, she was fired. We established that last time. Thank you, Fighthaver, for resubbing. And some people bought merch. All right, I want to thank you for buying the merch. It's good stuff. I don't know why it's taking so long for people to get it, but let me show it off one more time, if I may. Oh. Oh. Come on. If you want to raise a lot of questions at your next family gathering, those are the shirts to buy. I would love if we somehow got like 2,000 viewers, like a raid again. It'd have to be from someone else though that Charlotte really loves and admires. There is a link to buy the merch. I just posted it. But it's just the little exclamation point merch or Chandice is the other. There's two. There's Chandice and merch are the commands. Yeah, wear the pay the dirt price to a christening, to you can wear it to a bris, really any formal religious occasion. It works well for. The action figures are coming out when somebody pays us to have action figures made of us. But I have had a fully nude scan of my body done in preparation for that. Because I want to make sure it's 100% accurate. So I've got that on standby. Ready to go whenever these companies quit being such cowards. Finally give us our action figures. You know, that's what they should do. You know how they make like YouTuber, like Funko Pops? They just look like Funko Pops, but they're of YouTubers. Why don't they just do regular action figure? Why does it gotta look like a Funko Pop? Nobody likes Funko Pops. They're on the way out.
Success in network marketing comes only if you've got
Woes
products
Smith,
that
thank
move
you
people.
for subscribing. I wonder if our merch thing has... I don't think our merch thing has fidget spinners, but I feel like that is a pretty common, or was a pretty common... There's definitely like a... Let me see. I'm pretty sure it's just clothes that we can do with the whatever drop shipping thing they have. That would be really funny though if there were fidget spinners. You know what? I have no problem with fidget spinners. I love fidget spinners. I might... Do I have one? I don't think I have one. With the fidget cube. Now the fidget cube is the way to go. Oh, if they had jock straps, you know we'd be selling them. Has the, No, it hasn't come out yet. There's a Marvel Mondays coming out where we end up on, like... It's not Mill Mode, but we found our way to another, like, weird clothing site. And there's some real good stuff in it. It's, like, kind of fetish stuff, but not. A lot of it is also very, a lot of it's just, like, clothing, but then there's some wild shit in there. Let's see, I could make a hat. I could create a hat.
Long-term success in network marketing comes
Who's
only
that?
if you've got products that move
Fart Cake
people.
Smuggler, thank you. Yeah, I want a Millimode shirt too. Omar keeps saying no. Which is smart. Wait, we can have blankets made? What the fuck? Apparently we can have blankets made. I'm not going to do that because that would be insane. But, a pay the dirt price blanket would be hilarious. If I thought we would sell even one of those, I would do it. I'm pretty sure though we would need to like have a huge version. Oh, Ricky O gas mask. I know who that is. Thank you. Yeah, we would need the image to be enormous. Because already, I gotta say, the font on my shirt, on the font, the green font, there's just a tiny bit of fuzz. It's not bad, but there's just a tiny bit of fuzz to it. And those were a big image. So I think we gotta get into Illustrator one of these days. Yeah, no jock straps. Not yet. I'll tell you what I'll do, though. I'm going to order on AliExpress. I'm going to get on there tonight. I'm going to order 10,000 jock straps. This is coming out of my own money. This is personal funds. I can write it off on taxes, but I'm going to... just shitty, pixelated... Diva Cups are in here. We can do What a Show branded Diva Cups, but they will poison you. You are going to get toxic shock syndrome. So be aware of that. Don't not use it. Just know that that's happening. But yeah, I'm going to get 10,000 jock straps and 10,000 iron-ons, and I'm going to be hammering away all my free time is going to be ironing my face onto jock straps. Beeper holders would be great. That'd be awesome. Or like cell phone, like construction workers. We're gonna sell those Nokia phones that you can like drop off a building with "What a Show" printed on the side. Not even on the back or the front, on the side, really small, so that your foreman doesn't know that you're a loser who watches Twitch. No, we have a lot of great foremans who watch this show. Much love to all the union bosses and foremans who are watching. If we could get like some Jinkos and have me and Charlotte like stitched onto a leg, you know, like a huge garish, like the logo on the back pocket. Oh my God. Or chain wallets. I think when I was a kid, I had a corn chain wallet. Like a leather chain wallet that I got from a probably now defunct record store in Minneapolis called Down in the Valley. I don't think it was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was I had a Slipknot hoodie, I remember, and it was like an XL. I was swimming in it. Look, all of this stuff can be made, just not on our very narrow site. The only thing that I was thinking about that would be funny is they do make crop top hoodies. Oh, Down in the Valley still around. Well, not the Wyzetta store. Corn the band. How would do they make Corn the vegetable wallets? I don't think that exists. But I spent my hard-earned money. Corn nuts. That'd be sick. Nice leather. Nice polished leather wallet. Big old chain. The long one, too. The one the chain that goes down to your knee. Was there a function to those? Thank you for the bits. Was there a function to chain wallets? Beyond looking sick? Oh, you know what I gotta put back up? Oh, I deleted it. Never mind. Yeah, we're launching our brand of pocket watches, but they come pre-attached to a top hat, so you don't have to do that yourself. You fucking nerds. So I was at the Renaissance Festival with most of the rest of Funhouse. It was YouTuber day there, apparently. I got home and everyone on every like YouTube, Twitch person I follow or whatever was also at the Ren Fair that day. I didn't see any of them, but I probably wouldn't know who they are anyway. I didn't have any mead, but I had so I got like, it was like bread and sausage, and I was thinking like, oh, this is just some cutesy name for a hot dog or like a brat, right? No. They had that. They had just regular brats. It was a large slab of bread, like wheat bread, like a thick bread and dense. And then a thick cut piece of cheddar. And then just a sausage on top of it. And then Charlotte goes up behind me and was like, what the fuck? I don't want that. And then she sees that there's one that's just like sausage in a bun and gets that. She gets the real deal. And I'm stuck with this fucking impossible to eat behemoth. And then we're walking back with our food and some woman's like, that looks amazing. No, it doesn't. It looks like shit. How do I eat that? You have to take a bite of each thing, and that's how I had to eat it. Just take a bite of the sausage, take a bite of the cheese, take a bite of the bread, and then chew it. No condiments either. It's just, well, because what the hell do you even put on that? How do you eat that? Then your mouth is dry. Gotta wash it down. But we got to the Ren Fair, And I was like, if I don't, thank you for continually these bits. Get to the Ren Fair, and I'm like, damn, if I don't get, because I don't get recognized, folks. We know this. We get to the Ren Fair, and I'm like, if I don't get recognized here, I'm gonna drive into the lake afterwards, because it's on a big, beautiful reservoir. And luckily for you, the fans, I was recognized. Not me, everyone as a group, we were all recognized like 5 times, which I should have seen coming. This was the Ren Fair. But the best interaction of the day is 2 people come up. We're all sitting around like eating or resting or something, and they see one person. They're like, "Oh my God, it's Jacob," and they look over and they're like, "Oh, Ryan," and it's like, "Charlotte, Charlotte, Charlotte," and they say, "Hello, Patrick." And then they're just, they're doing that. They take a photo or something, I think, and they're very nice, and they leave. And then this, like, middle-aged woman comes up to Ryan, who's wearing the costume from, what was that board game show? King's Dilemma. So it's black. It's like a green costume with a white thing, but there's just stains everywhere. It was in his trunk for, I think he said, a year. And it's small. And this woman comes up and is like, "Hey," thank you, Tom. It's like, "Hi, I'm sorry, my daughter just really loves dragons." And there's like a 3-year-old just like a mouth agape in awe of Ryan. Like she had just met it's like when you go to see Santa as a kid at the mall, and it's overwhelming. Because you're meeting Santa for real, right? It's like, holy shit, this guy came down from the North Pole to hang out with me? And it was like the same thing, but Ryan in just a hideous, deranged dragon costume. Yeah, it was like the Elmo in Times Square, the Superman in outside of the Hollywood Theater. I know I've talked about this before. I have to have. But every couple months, I haven't seen one in a while, but every couple months there would be an article because some people got in a fight at the outside the Chinese Theater in Hollywood, and it would be like Elmo and Chewbacca beat the shit out of Freddy Krueger. Like, it's just some fucking squabble over like the $5 for a photo or whatever, but they would just get into like these fucking brawls. And they're all in these just dingy, filthy costumes. I got a pie in the oven right now. The Superman suit's disgusting, but also he is like a tanned leather texture to him. He's got like his face is just it's just leathery, and I watched that documentary. They made a documentary about that guy, and it's sad. It's really depressing. Those dudes don't have anything going on. It's very sad. It's just funny that then they also dress up like beloved children's characters. You know? I'm drinking bubbly. Mango bubbly. They were out of my usual grocery store brand, so I couldn't do that. Should we put on some garbage, some royalty free? Let's see what we got. I'm making an apple pie. I was gonna make a peach pie, but they didn't have any ripe peaches at the store. Oh, I have a question. So, my wife, she's always riding me. She texts me, wait, why am I putting on dance and electronic music? I just clicked on the first thing. She texts me and says, "Do you have time? Are you busy right now, or can you go to the market?" You ever The market. So I say. What did I say? I said. Say, oh, sorry, I forgot it was 1850. Do we need a hog, or am I just dropping off laundry to the wash woman? I don't have any gold pieces on me right now. People call it the market? Oh, this is loud, isn't it? Let's get that way down. Yeah, the music's down.
Damn, son, you just got cyberbullied.
Thank you for cyberbullying. I gotta order some new. I gotta get some new alerts from that guy. Wonder what he's charging these days. The hell was his name? Wigman. Drops by Wigman. Same day service. It's the 13th anniversary sale. He's got a typo in there. 35% off? Here's a question. The next time I buy drops, should I get more dry drops or should I get wet drops? Because that's an option. It costs more for wet drops. But those are the ones that have the like... I'm asking if you want a wet drop. Or if you want to keep it dry. We've been keeping it dry for a long time, but we could make it wet. If you want to make it wet. Sopping moist drops. I think a wet drop is just something that they like put the like air horns and all that other bullshit. Like they put DJ sounds underneath it, and a dry drop is just voice. You can listen to some of his free drops.
Breaking all the rules. Rockin' the club. DJ Turbo M. Rockin'. Ladies and gentlemen, you better get ready. Shit just got real. Please welcome the real deal. DJ Turbo M.
I do have oh, it's not gonna work. Cause I don't have. Yeah. My voice mod, I don't have my voice mod set up right now. Oh, maybe I can. I wonder if I can get voice mod to work just through.
Big ups.
Who big upped? Thank you, Wrath of Zalus. I had a bunch of DJ drops that I downloaded, just free ones, for when we did, for when Mondo did his song. Omar was telling me a while ago, he was like, yeah, I was watching some Eric Bedour's stream. It's like morning radio. He's just talking. I was like,
Long-term success
yeah,
in network marketing comes only if you've got
that's where
products
the
that move
money's at,
people.
just chatting. No one wants to see you play a game anymore. Because we changed the game at What a Show. We said, we don't like games. Thank you, Dave B. Gifting. What people want is photoshops. They want design contests. They want songs about trains, right? That's what they want. They want wet drops.
Long-term success in
How many
network
other
marketing
shows
comes
have
only
wet
if you've
drops
got
that you know
products
of?
that move
I guess we
people.
don't. Zero less music, thank you, Silly. I've had to approve the setup of voice mod like 8 times now, I think, so something's going wrong here. Oh, Jacob's playing No Man's Sky. definitely not going to jump in on that. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna. I would rather watch something like this than any of that stuff too. But I don't really watch a ton of. I don't really watch Twitch. I don't really know what goes on Twitch for the most part. Let's see. Tell me if you can hear these. Think they're coming through. Oh, Eric Badur doesn't even know what a wet drop. He's never seen a wet drop in his life. God, Better Hearn is so long. You watched the stream with Jacob and Julia and had to explain what a show lore. What needs to be explained, I guess. Yeah, what do you need to know coming into this? Huh? Actually, no, fuck that. I'm calling Eric out. What are you doing? A show without wet drops. Get at him. Go ask him where his wet drops are. He doesn't know. Probably afraid to say.
Breaking off another hot explosive mix.
There's the drops.
Bring that one back from the top.
I don't know why Eric hasn't been in Funhouse stuff. He's perfect. He's a total package.
This is your DJ, live behind the turntables.
We're about to take it back.
Thank you for gifting Hazy Fireball.
Yo, you in the mood. World's finest, man. Keep it locked with your boy on the ones and twos.
You're rocking with the best.
Alright, one more. No, looks like that MP3 got moved. Never mind.
Music is the strongest form of magic. It has the power to make you smile and brings us all types of tears. It can carry us back in time and inspire us to dance in the big ups. You have a chance to be a warrior, to be a winner, a true champion,
This is so long.
a masterpiece, global superstar. When you believe you can, play, dance, live every day as if it was your last. Go beyond limits. Make your dream come true. Now it is time to feel the music. 5, going to full power. 4, get ready. 3,
Still going.
2, 1.
Hello. I was telling them about you asking me if I could go to market.
Yeah. I didn't say go to market. I said, can you go?
Yeah,
to
you
the,
said.
Can I? Can
said,
you
"Can
go
you go
to
to
the
market?"
No, I said, can you go to the
I said,
market?
please, can you go to market? You asked me to pick up a goat.
Is Charlotte on?
No, she's on vacation.
Right, she's on vacation. It's market. The market. I didn't say market.
I was playing Towns Van Zandt earlier, and Waylon was really in his feelings. He loves that outlaw country. Makes him very emotional, because he can't express himself.
Wait, I can take a picture of this.
He's pretty happy to just be sitting here. What?
I want him to look at the camera.
Really?
Damn it. Just keep holding upright.
I get the purrs on. Oh. Look at that guy. That's 15 pounds of freak right there.
Oh man.
Would you like me to jump in here?
She's asleep.
Oh, okay.
She's very comfortable right now.
Okay. Waylon's like 2. Got him during like early on in lockdown. I think. Something like that. Oh, Waylon could easily replace Charlotte. In anything. We keep getting these like Twitter. It's from some, I don't know if they're like a podcast tracker or what it is. But it says that we're number 19 in the Podchaser 25 for the hottest up and coming podcasts of April 2022. Let's see who we're behind. That's what I'm interested in. I think we were in the same list in last month too.
Somebody has to be the best in the business.
Right in front of 30 Morbid Minutes? Are they on there too? That'd be really funny if we were in front of them. Oh, yeah, we are.
Long-term success in network marketing comes only if you've got products that move people.
What happened? Oh, Rybert. Thank you. The number one hottest up-and-comer is the Mr. Ballin podcast. Strange, dark, and mysterious stories. And then Ukraine Cast, which is a BBC show. I feel like that should be exempt. Some other stuff. Political stuff. Bill Maher. Another Ukraine podcast. A Putin podcast. These are all produced by... Oh, no. One's NPR, one's BBC. It's like... And then a lot of true crime. Just a lot of true... Oh, there's another Ukraine ahead of us. Conspiracy, true crime... Ship hits the fan, baby. Wonder what it says about us. There's a review. Good podcast. Oh! You heard it here first, folks. Emacho says, good podcast. Hell yeah. Let's see about... Oh, 30 More Minutes does not have any reviews yet. On this website, on this particular website. Another D&D show. Donnie Wahlberg. Podcast. What? At some point, we've got to hit a critical mass of like true crime and D&D podcasts, right? It's just not sustainable, is it? I mean, holy shit. We're going to run out of crimes to cover. We're going to run out of murdered women to talk about any day now. I think we're filed under true crime, actually. I'm pretty sure Ship Hits the Fan is like... We were like... Because we were super high up on the... what is it? On like the true crime podcast charts for... maybe it was Spotify. But we were like really high up, like in the top 20. But I'm not sure if we still are. I'm not sure. Yeah, how many podcasts do you think there have been about that like girl who got murdered in Colorado in the 90s? What's her name? You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking. I mean, we're true crime sometimes, but a lot of the time, no crime has been committed. An airship disaster. You know, we have talked about doing an airship one of these days. Possibly a crossover. Possibly. With you know who. Well, that's the idea, is that it's not a plane and it's not a ship. Right? It's an airship. Because at one point I did look for like nautical, like plane. There's plane, you know, like water planes. And there's not a ton of. There might have been like one that was kind of interesting, but yeah. I mean, we keep talking about doing it. We just haven't done it yet. Notable sub disasters? Yeah, I think there's a bunch. Mostly in World War II. USOs. If we cover that, it would be as a bonus episode in between like seasons. But I mean, we probably will. I thought about that for the last round of them, but we ended up just finding other fun stuff. So, I don't know. We'll see. A lot of stuff we can cover. We got some cool stuff. Bigfoot sightings. I don't think there's any way to spin that into a nautical theme. You like this week's? Thank you. Yeah, that one was fun. We covered a Canadian magical canoe, I guess. Right? Is that how you describe it? I asked Elise about it. She had no idea what I was talking about. So, I don't know. We could collab with Red Web too. Look, we're all in the same Slack channels. You know what's weird? That Peter Iredale episode, because we were like submitting some stuff today for like, like some awards thing. No, we weren't like nominated for anything, but you submit your shows to stuff like that apparently. And I was like, texting Brian and Charlotte was like, what's our best episode? And I think I submitted the wrong one, not because it's not one of the best, but it was for like a history category. And my first thing was like, I'll submit Edmund Fitzgerald. And then I was like, I feel like Costa Concordia is more in line with like, I think that's one of our best episodes of where we're really good and the story's really good. But then afterwards I remembered it was a history thing and I was like, I definitely should have done Edmund Fitzgerald. For sure. Because Costa Concordia happened like 10 years ago. Well, what the fuck are you going to do? Huh? What are you going to do? I didn't submit the wrong one. I chose the wrong. I mean, then I submitted it, but it wasn't like I put the wrong file in. But who knows? Maybe, I mean, that's technically history still. Also, is someone actually going to listen to those? That's insane. Who the fuck is going to listen to? I mean, if everyone can just submit, is there some asshole who's going to sit there and listen to podcasts for 16 hours straight? Decide what the best one is? How the fuck does that work? What is that process? There's like a billion podcasts out there. I wonder, maybe they cut them off at the legs, kind of. You know, they say, all right, if you got less than 10,000 subscribers or something, we're not even gonna look at you. The manga, it's just bubbly. It's like LaCroix. It's great. It's just a little cheaper than LaCroix though. Wait. Just looked at the Discord. Rybert, you have a robot that set a world record? If you're still here. How does that work? What do you mean? Like you built a robot? Can it love? It is a bipedal robot that you work on for your PhD. It was in a Funhouse video? What? What Funhouse video was it in? I didn't know you built robots. Can't love but fucks like a champ. That's cool as hell. Oh, what I was gonna say. Oh, Lawrence is. Oh, that's really cool. What I was gonna say is the Peter Iredale episode, despite being probably the most boring shipwreck we've ever covered, by like a mile, it's so boring. Nothing happens. I mean, it's cool. It was a really fun episode. I think it's a good episode. But that's like one of our best, most like listened to or whatever. It's very popular. I think because people can just go to it. I think everyone in Portland listened to that one. Wait, how was it in a funhouse? Did you like film it or did you like bring it to the office or something? Claude, I don't remember. You have to understand, I forget what we talked about the moment we're not talking about it anymore. Yes, thank you, Robert. Post in Discord. But, I mean, that sounds right. It sounds right. I regret to inform everyone that we did miss the deadline to sign up for the Doritos Creator Challenge program. A real thing. Yeah, we still do voicemails. I don't know how that selection process works. Some episodes have them, some episodes don't. Sometimes it's just based on who's going to be on it. Sometimes, like, you know, you'll get 4 voicemails for James or whatever, and James isn't in when we're recording, so you're not going to play that, you know, you're not going to do those voicemails on those days. Yeah, that's basically it. And sometimes, I don't know, they just want to focus more on art or something. I don't really know. But yeah, we still do. Leave one if you want. Oh, here we go. Was it in Picks and Links? Oh shit. Oh, it was a Photoshop. Got it. Not the robot. Let's throw this up here. Oh shit. Look at that beaut. Kidding me? Yeah, this robot does fuck. 25 and a half seconds? How long you been working on this bot? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? Oh. 7 years? You've been working on this for 7 years? All to break this one record? I think it looks cool as hell. Yes, I know you're getting a PhD. What are you getting your PhD in? Philosophy? Is that what the robot's for? Just general liberal arts. What is the P in PhD? Penis. Everybody knows that. I don't know what a single letter in PhD stands for. I bet the D is probably doctorate. Let's find out. PhD. Doctor of Philosophy. There you go. So it is in philosophy. I was right. Why is that the term? Is that like one of those things like a bachelor's degree where that, like, what the fuck? Why is it a bachelor? What about it as a bachelor? I don't know. Oh. We got bad news, folks. The Wild are down in the series. St. Louis has us 3-2. If they win again, we're out. But 2 more and we win. And that's a win for all of What a Show. Should I go to a Kings playoff game? Pretty expensive. They're not that expensive actually compared to like most other playoff games or even other hockey playoff games in other parts of the country or Canada. But Sixers out or are they down?
Long-term success in network marketing comes only if you've got products that move people.
Robert Hopper is a reference to the first good-legged robot. Are those the first ones where you can kick the shit out of them and they just stumble around? Wiener, thank you for subscribing. Down 3-2. Well, God bless them. God bless the Sixers. God bless the Minnesota Wild. What do you mean the Bruins and the Penguins have the same uniform? Thank you for the bits. Have a good night. Oh, Rybert founded Boston Dynamics. There you go. Well, Jojo, the difference is you're a nerd for dumb stuff that doesn't make you any money. Or a doctorate. You are a nerd for like anime boys who play volleyball or something, right? Woo! Got her. Confirmed. Confirmed by JoJo. There we go. JoJo's getting her PhD in anime volleyball boys pretty soon. So we wish you the best for that. I have dry drops. I just don't have wet drops yet. But the difference is it's not that I wanted wet drops and got dry drops. It's that I specifically chose dry drops. It was a conscious decision. I'm like a vol cell when it comes to drops. I could have never learned that term, vol cell, and probably lived out the rest of my life in peace. Yeah. Let's see if anybody responded to.
Big ups.
Thank you. Uh-oh, we got a fire in Laguna Beach. I should have a friend whose parents live there. Holy shit. There's some houses that are... Ooh. Laguna Beach going up in flames. Here we go. I'm looking at Twitter right now. This is from Ultra Mega So Cali Patrio 1776. They say, heading home to Laguna Beach. Thank you, Ultra Mega So Cali Patrio 1776. They say they're fighting for our freedoms. This is in their profile. I don't know what they're doing to fight for our freedoms, but they're fighting for them. You know what? I'm just gonna click on it. Oh, nice. They have a sweatshirt that says anti-mandate social club. You get it? Like mask man, yeah. Oh, that's fucking clever. So Cali Patriot on Truth Social. What's going on over there, do you think? I was just by clicking on that profile, I'm gonna get served the worst ads for so long now, I bet. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh? I mean, that sucks. I know. I have a friend whose parents live out there. A couple friends. No, I think it was a woman. So no Oakley. It wasn't the Oakley's truck. The Oakley's truck photo, but. It's not that hot here. No. It gets kind of hot in the afternoon, but let's see what we're at today. Yeah, it's 64 right now. Not really hot or cool. It's kind of just neutral, I guess. No mega rise. It was because it was just a photo of her hoodie in the back, or her crew neck. We should get Ship Hits Pod on Truth Social and Gab. What was the other one? It was Gab, Truth Social, and there's another one. Parlor. That's it. Yeah. Is Truth Social the one that Trump started that he apparently doesn't even use? But I am a sexy 2D man. Claude, these are all like right-wing social platforms that people made like after somebody would get banned from Twitter or whatever. They'd be like, we're moving over to this site. And then none of them have very big user bases. And then they just keep making more of them. So like I don't even think they have one. I don't know if one has risen above the rest for dominance. I think they're all just Twitter though. Like they're all just versions of Twitter. But yeah, it's I don't know. We wish him the best, I guess. We don't. Parler got filled with people posting Sonic Rule 34. Still? Like, is it a concentrated effort? Or was that just an organic thing that happened? Oh, Newsmax is fucking crazy. You go to that site, though, and it's like, wow, I can see why these people are so worked up. Because if half the shit that this website says were true, I would be mad also. But it's like very blatantly fake stuff that's on there. Also, the website looks like such shit. It's so fun. I love those, like, you know, like there's plenty of, oh yeah, OAN is, maybe that's what I'm thinking of actually. But yeah, I mean, you go on there and it's like, just looking at the web design, it's like, oh, this is fake. This is fake stuff. And then, yeah, you like see any headline, it's like, yep, this is fake stuff. Pie.
Yeah, but it still looks a little not golden brown.
Alright, I'll be right back. I don't know if it's... All right, we're back. Jojo, I leave for what, 30 seconds? Why is there a gamer chair emote? What is this? K-pop heart. From the Twitch channel Celebrate K-pop. What a day. Yeah, Charlotte's muted. She's here and listening, watching everything, but she's feeding me bits. My day was good. I've been editing a Deadly Premonition video. Just finished editing a... What the hell was it? I think it was a woo-woo? Not woo-woo, what the hell is it called now? No, Ryan managed to not bring up the sperm bank in this one. Or if he... I don't think he did. If he did, it got cut. But I don't think he did. Ari, that's right. I'm probably not going to do the show for another hour. I'm probably going to end it early. You know that. I got beef with the RE in House Party. Because House Party is such a perfect title. I don't know where the RE came from. Just when the show came out, it was called RE House Party. I don't like it. I'm mad about it. It doesn't make any sense. It's bad to say. Because that's what we call it now. We just call it RE. It shows a house party. I think the Woo Woo song has a brief moment in the most recent house party. Claude, is that the one where we reference you? Right, because it's crazy. We were talking about what the show would be called. It was like House Party. Great, perfect. And then somehow in between everyone agreeing on a name and the show airing, the name changed to RE House Party. How did it happen? How did it happen? I don't know. It's ridiculous. Oh. Got another series coming out after. I'm gonna be so busy. We got 2 series, Monday series coming back, okay? Coming back for encores. I'm working on Marvel Mondays right now. We got so much bullshit happening right now. Got this, I got the podcast. How am I supposed to keep up? Put some chapstick on. And on top of all that, I just went into New Game Plus on my PS5 playthrough of Elden Ring. No, Marvel Mondays is a full series. Because there are a lot of bad Marvel games. That one was, I believe, Elise's idea. And I said, hell, I'll produce it. Oh, I've already done a New Game Plus. This is my... Let's see. So I beat it... On one character, I beat it twice on PC. Then I have another PC build that I've kind of fell off of. Because I just like playing on the couch. And then on PS5... beat it. Kind of did everything I could. So a bunch of the quest lines I didn't, I locked myself out of or whatever. But I did all the achievements except for the 2 endings. There's like, you know, I only got one of the endings. And but I finally had done I'd done pretty much everything there was left to do in the game. So I just went in the New Game Plus, and I got to Renala. I didn't get all the way to Renala, but I got almost to Renala in like 20 minutes. New Game Plus in that game, until like the very, very, very end, is so easy. And then I'm sure by the time you get to like 4 and 5, it's fucking hard as hell. But New Game Plus 4 and 5, or 3 maybe even, I don't know. I don't understand it, because like all the Dark Souls games and Elden Ring, New Game Plus, incredibly easy. And then Bloodborne, I think, is like right off the bat pretty difficult. New Game Plus, like there's a steep jump, and I think Sekiro also was like that. There's like a pretty big jump from just like regular game, New Game Plus. And I'm only talking about the +1 here. I'm not talking about the further ones. But yeah, it is fun to go back and just like walk through everything. You get to Godric and it's just like, okay, bye. Good for you, Claude. I hope you take to it. They're very fun, rewarding games if you have the particular if it happens to be your thing. You know what I mean? A lot of people, it's just not their thing. They just don't like it. That's fine. But if it is your thing, it then becomes the only thing for you, which is where I'm at. There's still games I love that have come out, but none of them, there's nothing else that scratches that itch. I would love to do another Sopranos gameplay. We still have the costumes. I don't know how much more there is to that game. Also, I don't think it was like, I think the record wasn't that fun. Or no, the record was, it was fun, but like, I think Charlotte had to do a lot of work in the edit on that one. Because at some point we were kind of just like, oh, just over and over again. I did play the Demon's Souls remake. Why, you got questions about the Demon's Souls remake? I mean, that edit was great that Charlotte did on that. But I think it was kind of like just a lot of O's and marons at a certain point. And I wanted that game, I think I might have pitched that game as a series. I'm glad you I thought the video came out great. Yeah. I had so much shit in my hair. It was like wearing a helmet. I didn't come out of the womb playing Souls. I didn't even play a Soulsborne game until Dark Souls Remastered came out. I haven't even touched one. And here's why. Because I basically didn't play any video games between 2010 and 2018 when I got my job at Machinima. And then I was like, oh fuck, I guess I gotta play video games again. I would play like one game a year, maybe. Maybe not even that. I had an old Xbox that I bought on a whim. An Xbox One that I bought on a whim. So I would still play games there occasionally. But I kind of just fell off it. After I played a fair amount on PS3, I think. But like, I was 19. I had to be able to afford my 3 tall boys of Steel Reserve every night. Couldn't afford a game. I actually haven't played any Dark Souls mods. I gotta do that one of these days. They all look cool. I've like watched plenty of playthroughs of them, but I would love to do that. I would love to do that. No mods. The remastest mod. I don't know what that is. It's crazy to think of Patrick being super lame. The best part of Elden Ring is when you kill a merchant and it goes, These weren't 40s, these were tall boys, the cans. The best, so the Demon Souls remake was great. I really loved it. But it does look weird. Because it's very not the FromSoft style. Just the graphics. I don't know. It looks really good. It just doesn't quite look like a From Software game for whatever reason. But like mechanically, it's exactly the same as the original. I think they added like a weapon or a set of armor or something. But like, it's the exact same game. The mechanics are old, but it's once you, with the updated animations, it doesn't feel that old, really. I think it's still, it still plays pretty modern, I think. I mean, maybe a little dated, certainly, but like, it's aged very well. Once you change the animations and the graphics, it still feels like a fairly recent game, I think. Charlotte's texting me. I played the PS3 version before I played the remake. Like a little while before. I think I bought a used copy, or maybe I downloaded it on the PS3 store. Which means it probably took like 8 hours to download. Yeah, what's that game called? I know they like remade it recently or like re-released it or something. It's like an Xbox exclusive. Is it Metal Wolf Chaos? Yeah, that sounds right. The Dark Souls remaster, that was the first one I played, and then I played those in order. So I played Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. I think I played before Bloodborne. And then by the time like Sekiro came out, I was current. Lawrence is in that one, though. It would definitely have been a video that he produced. I haven't watched any of the Gotham Knights stuff. I think something came out recently. I'm sure I'll play it. I like those games a lot. I don't know. Does it look bad? I know people were mad about the like weird not inventory, but like the hell's it called? Some systems on it. I've not played Otogi Myth of Demons. What the hell is that? Is that an old FromSoft game? Haven't played anything pre-Demon Souls. Oh, it's got positive reviews. I'd like to go through and play some of those. Some of the old Kingsfield games. Moonlight Greatsword is in those, right? And Patches is in, what's their mech series? It's so boring. Just talking about, just saying things about From Software. Armored Core, that's it. Tried to play the first one of those, but that was very dated, so. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff with like gear swapping to like get your points up just by little bits, right? That kind of stuff. Miyazaki said he's making a new Armored Core, right? I'm pretty sure he said they are making one. The fellas love doing stuff like that. That's what, you know, that's what it's all about. You sit around, name things with the boys. That's what we do. You love Must Be Dice? Thank you. I thought he said it was like in development recently though. Like around the time they were making Elden Ring or something. But I don't know. Let's check up on it, huh? Let's see. Let's get to the bottom of this. Maybe in the legacy section? No. No. They have another series based on another mech series based on an anime. Maybe you could get into that. Okay, so we got some leaks. First details on From Software's rumored new Armored Core leak. This is from January of this year. Oh, it comes from Reset Era, so you know it's true. Apparently some person says they saw images in early gameplay, so there you have it. Confirmed. It says it revolves around an unknown substance called melange. So maybe they just saw the trailer for Dune, and we're like, oh, Armored Core. Armored Core. Elden Ring has to be getting DLC, right? I know Sekiro didn't, but like, there's no way Elden Ring isn't getting DLC. That would be insane. Well, I mean, I think like the 13 million copies thing, yeah, that's amazing, but I mean, by the time a game comes out, the DLC is probably done. Or at least, like, you know, well on its way to being done. You can't... Because it comes out, like, a few months later. I don't think you can make a full DLC in a few months like that. Maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know how game development works, but... It seems like, yeah. Because every other one... I mean, Demon Souls didn't have DLC, but that was a PS3 game, so that wasn't that uncommon. If they did release DLC, it was always like a separate game. It was like a separate disc you had to get. Dark Souls DLC, Dark Souls 2, 3 DLC, Dark Souls 3, 2 DLC, Bloodborne 1, but it's like the best DLC ever. And then Sekiro, nothing. I love the Dark Souls 3 Ring City DLC too. It's so good. A lot of people say that they love the Dark Souls 2 DLC, but I kind of don't know what they're talking about there. Some of it's okay, some of it's not bad. Dark Souls 2, it's just like, where are the cool bosses? None of the bosses are fun to fight. That's not true. There's a few cool ones. There's a few fun ones, but like for the most part, they're not a lot of fun bosses there. The game itself is just, it's frustrating. I have a new appreciation for it, but and I actually do kind of like that game, but I think it requires you to put in so much more time than any of the others to get like a build that works. Or and I don't PvP. I know PvPers, that game is like the height of PvP in Soulsborne stuff. And there are some really cool weapons. There's some cool mechanics in it, the power stancing and all that stuff. Yeah. Well, Elden Ring has been in development since before Sekiro. So COVID would have delayed things, but they didn't make the whole game during COVID. It was... I don't even know. Maybe you're talking about something else here, but... No, Elden Ring has been in development since before Sekiro started development, so... They've known for a while. And there's plenty of, like, cut content that people have found. There's, like, those big coliseums and stuff that they, like, have sites of grace inside them already, kind of. Or, like, they're supposed to. So there's definitely, like, a room for... And a bunch of people have pointed out there's, like, the 6 towers or 5 towers, whatever, that you go up to get to activate the runes. If you, like, triangulate them, it goes into this one big cloud area. Oh, people have been getting banned for finding Fia's panties in the game. Well, because they're not finding them. Hackers, like, found them in the game's source code. Talking on my ass. I don't know what it means. But they're not in the game. But they also are in the game if you have, like, access to developer tools or something. So people are, like, getting them and then dropping them to players. And then the players who picked them up get, like, emails from Software that's like, if you don't want to get banned, you have to completely erase your save files. Which sucks. That doesn't, like, why is it like that? If Bloodborne Remastered... I mean, I want it as much as anyone. I would rather they just put it on PC and update the frame rate. I don't even care if they do, like, textures or graphics or any of that stuff. All I care about is PC 60 FPS. If they would just do that, I would be happy. Because what's going to happen is they're going to put it on PC, people will be able to mod it, and we're going to get Cumborn in, like, 3 weeks. 3 weeks after Bloodborne releases on PC, the Cumborn mod will come out. And they'll just turn everything red, a little white. And it's going to be awesome. There is a cum dungeon in Bloodborne. It's like some weird farming method that somebody figured out where, like, you just walk into the Chalice dungeon, something dies off screen, and you get, like, 90,000 runes. But the code to get into it is, like, CUMM something or other, and, like, some more letters. So everyone calls it the cum dungeon. I did it once just out of curiosity. I did a playthrough where I just got whatever I needed for the Chalice dungeons, then went into the cum dungeon over and over and over and over again. Yeah, cum FPK. Then I just did that over and, like, early game. So I was, like, crazy overpowered before I even started the game, really. I mean, you have to get, like, a little ways in, but yeah, just, like, stomping through everything. I love Bloodborne. That game doesn't deserve to be stuck on PS4. I mean, you can play it on PS5, but it'd be so easy for them just to patch it too. Bloodborne soundtrack is probably the best soundtrack of all the FromSoft games. Fucking Ludwig's theme. Although I love Gale's theme from Dark Souls 3. I think we'd get TOS'd for that, Rybert. There's no way we would. YouTube is insane lately, by the way. I edited an Idiot Detective recently, and there's just some, like, it's supposed to be morphine, but it's like medical morphine. So it basically, it literally just looks like super glue, like a super glue bottle with a needle sticking out of it. And that got flagged. Like 1940s morphine got flagged by YouTube. What the hell? Who's gonna, but only in the context of a dude, there's like a dead guy, fake guy in a video game, like sitting next to it or something. But it's like, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna ban that, just ban all video games where anyone dies. I don't get it. It's so stupid. Like, how is this worse than anything else? So weird. Like, it's just Puritan babies moderating that shit now. Yay. Was the Rule 34 though, was that on... I always remember it being blurred on YouTube, but you would have to go to like Rooster Teeth to actually like see the uncut version. Because we've still done some like Rule 34 looking at, but there's a video. What was the video recently with like the Lilo and Stitch thing that I pulled up? And there, that was bad. It was like real horrific shit. I think like there was some Scooby-Doo stuff. Yeah, Tony the Tiger. Maybe that's the one it was from the Serial games, the License to Kill. I mean, I still think that shit's funny. It was just Stitch. There was no Lilo. It was just Stitch. But yeah, there's kind of like a... I don't know. I think people just want to move on from that shit, which I totally understand. Because it does sort of attract a certain group, possibly. But it is. Rule 34 is the funniest shit in the world. And always will be. There's just no way around it. It's too fucking weird that somebody like... Someone out there had to see Toucan Sam like spreading his gaped anus. Someone out there had to see it and paid someone else to make it. Just bizarre. Who out there is so attracted to Toucan Sam that they had to commission porn of it? It's just bizarre. It's totally bizarre. And shout out to the artists. They're just getting a bag. They're getting the money and running. You commissioned some stuff, McTurtles? Get some custom art made? Too kissy. Yeah, should I commission Drawfee to make Rule 34? I'm in this like Rooster Teeth community Discord. I have like notifications. I've been trying to figure out how to turn off my notifications. Can I just turn them off for the whole thing? There we go. Okay, got it. Just because every time I log in, I get the notifications. Mara. I'm in it because we did a community Minecraft show, not show, stream or something. I don't even know what we did. It might have just been us playing with community people in the Rooster Teeth Discord. There's like a Funhouse channel. I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's super active. But there's like a Rooster Teeth community Discord and there is a Funhouse channel in that Discord. Like the last post was on May 3rd, so I don't think there's a ton popping off. Yeah, this is like an official Rooster Teeth Discord that is just, it's like where they do all the, I mean, it looks like they have stuff there. They have like a bunch of voice chat channels, and there's one right now called Bisexual Bonanza that a bunch of people are in. There's one called, it looks like some people are playing Destiny. There's an Arma channel. Nobody's in the Arma channel or the Arma tech support channel, strangely enough. But I think it's mostly used for like what we did, where we played Minecraft with the community or whatever. I mean, if you join it, yeah, I'm sure you can hang out in there. Oh, thank you, Anime Girl Down. And hello, my love to Minnesota. What part of the beautiful land of 10,000 lakes are you in, if I might ask? You can just give me the region. You can either say Twin Cities or up north. St. Paul, beautiful city. Beautiful city. Have you gone to any of the wild playoff games, or where they play the Blues games on the screen? That looks fun. That looks cool. Part of me, a large part of me, wishes I could just live in Minnesota again. But my line of work, it's just not enough of it out there. There's people who do it, make it work. I know some of those people. It's too fucking cold. Like, I married someone from LA. I can't do that to her. I can't make her go to Minnesota. Curry, thank you. But I would live there again, and I miss it. And then I look at house prices out there. People from Minnesota are like, oh no, houses are expensive. It's like, well, maybe relatively. All right, not compared to LA. It's only gotten worse, what, weather-wise? Yeah, I believe that. I heard this one was bad. Oh my god, yeah. That North Carolina or South Carolina. Here's how fucked up my My like view of the housing market is, having lived in LA, and you know, I want to buy a house. I've looked at buying houses, right? I saw 400K and was like, holy shit, that's so fucking cheap. Like, that's amazing. That's totally affordable. And I guess 400K, I don't know. I don't know if that's a lot in most places. I feel like it is. In LA, there's parts of LA that you might be able to get a condo for 400K. Possibly. But not really. But like, I mean, look, we're talking about with two incomes, you know, that's totally doable, I guess. Depends, you know, what you're making. But like the average person can't buy a house out here anymore. There's a time where they could. Oh, Boston's great. Yeah, Boston's expensive too. I think most coastal, like East Coast places are crazy now. I've heard New York kind of took a nosedive a little bit because of COVID. So many people left, but I'm sure it's still way more expensive than anywhere else. I mean, the difference is you're talking about like, can you buy it on a single income? And how good of a job do you need to have? Do you need to be getting paid like a lot? Because I remember doing the math back when I lived in Minnesota. I didn't have any money. I wasn't making any money, but I was like, damn, I could afford the monthly payments on a house easily, like no problem. And this is like as a meat cutter, right? I couldn't get the down payment. I could never, you know, I don't know how we could have gotten the down payment money together, but like I could have done the monthlies after that. But instead it's like, no, I'll keep flushing my money down the toilet to rent landlords. That's the move. That's what makes me insane out here is it's like rent is so fucking expensive. But even if you are able to buy a house, you're not getting out of it. Like you're actually going to pay more than you would in rent. It's the fucking worst. I hate it. Mortgages are usually cheaper than rent. Yeah. But not in LA. And not right now in LA. This all changed like pre-COVID. You could still get very affordable. You know, it's probably more expensive than the rest of the country, but like I mean, it definitely is more expensive than the rest of the country, right? It's fucking LA. Of course it is. You know, there's any major city is going to be more expensive than like Nebraska, wherever. And that's just the cost of living somewhere that has stuff to do 24/7. But no, COVID shot the prices up, I think like 60%. So I've seen houses that sold pre-COVID for, I want to say like, you know, $450, which again, not expensive for LA. It's like a pretty good entry level price for LA. That are now going for like $780. And this is suburbs. This is like the like outer kind of suburban ring of LA, which is an enormous area, granted. But yeah, I think San Francisco is way more expensive than LA because there's no room. LA at least is like the county, the city's massive, the county is massive. And the nice thing about LA is you don't, you know, if you go 20 minutes outside of Minneapolis, you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Chicago, you drive an hour outside of Chicago, you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. I don't know about New York, but LA, like even the suburbs, you still are in like a major metro area, you know. There's still like good food, good shit to do, whatever it is. But no, it's all been ruined now. It's all fucked up. And I don't know who the fuck is buying these houses, because it's not all Airbnbs and stuff, maybe, but well, okay, hour outside of suburbia and sprawl. What's the hour and a half then? How long does it take to get to just the flat, empty nothingness that surrounds Chicago? Hour and a half? Yeah, I guess an hour is like Aurora, huh? Foreign real estate buyers, corporate interests, stuff like that. Airbnbers. I think a lot of people that like just didn't spend a ton of money during COVID wanted to buy a house, because who wants to be in an apartment during COVID and all that lockdown shit? And then, yeah, they had a little extra money, I guess. Probably depends what direction you're going in Chicago. I'm talking about the part, you know how like the entire state of Illinois is Nebraska, except for Chicago and the surrounding area? I mean, I definitely, when I was in school out there, we did some like film shoots or whatever. Oh, I missed bits. Thank you, Lulu Deathscythe. We did some film shoots at like a farm, and it was not that far out of Chicago. So I guess it depends on the direction you're going, but like, I mean, it was like 45 minutes to an hour, and we were on a straight up farm. Like, I almost fell asleep 4 times driving a bunch of people home from that overnight shoot. Yeah, I'm hoping the housing market fucking tanks. I'm hoping it just gets annihilated 2008 style, and I can get something on the cheap, real cheap. But I don't want to wait any longer. I got $10 million burning a hole in my pocket that I'm trying to buy a house with. That I'm trying to buy Jeff Bezos' house with. Oh, I had to, I had to leverage all my apes, unfortunately. Even with the drip juice, or what the fuck's like slurp juice? The bank took all my slurp juice from me. Yeah, we make about 10 million in merch weekly. Well, I told my brother lives in West Virginia, and he could buy a house, like a pretty good house. Or like a duplex or something for like 50, 60, 70K. Could probably buy an apartment building for 100K. I mean, even in Chicago, when I lived there, I lived in Pilsen, and there were entire apartment, like 6 unit apartment buildings going for like less than 200,000. Yeah, that's the thing. The arms, the 5-year arms, the 10-year arms. What the fuck people are gonna get fucked. There's going to be a whole lot of foreclosures. It's bad news. Those have to be like predatory, right? I mean, I understand the value in it, but oof. Isn't 7% interest rates like that's like normal, right? Kind of. That's in the normal range. Because it's like 4 or 5 right now, and that's still low. It's 5% now, but it's going up constantly. But who knows when it'll stop. Wasn't it like 10 in the 90s? think my parents told me they bought like one of their first houses was like 10% interest rate. $60 to 18%. Holy fuck. Yeah, wages were worth more. Houses houses cost less. Everything costs less. Compared to even with inflation and everything, it was still, yeah. But no, we have a perfect. We finally figured it out. We finally tuned this system perfectly, exactly where we need to be. Car loans over 25. Holy fuck. Whew. All right. Well, on that note, let's call it a night. Before I talk about the housing market more. 8-year car loans? Ooh, yay. I mean, I'm sure people don't have a choice but to take that loan if they want, if they want to get into a car. Maybe you could lease or something for cheaper. It definitely affects people who like don't really. They either can't afford it. They can't afford to do it like in a way that isn't super. Well, it's all kind of predatory, but in a way that's not super predatory. And sometimes I'm sure they also just don't really fully understand what they're getting into with a lot of those loans, like student loans. I get to go eat my pie now. That's right. Should we raid Jacob? He's playing No Man's Sky. It's the only. It's Bruce and Lawrence, but I think we're gonna raid Jacob. Wait, where the fuck do I raid? There we go. Starting the raid. Everybody, Charlotte will be back Monday, I believe. We got Ship Hits merch coming out Tuesday or Wednesday on Rooster Teeth, I believe. And yeah, check out our merch, the What a Show merch too. Yeah, all right, everybody. Have a good night. Go say hi to Jacob for me. Bye, everybody.